Everybody having a good time? I really didn't hear you. Who's having a good time? Thank you very much. Okay, so this next song is also a familiar tune, you'll know it. This is a special category. It's not really a screening text, but I felt that it's important to mention this particular symptom because it doesn't feel sometimes like a symptom. And what I'm talking about is iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is not a disease, but rather a symptom. And generally speaking, when somebody is found to have that, their first stop is at the gastroenterologist. Because we have more ways of discovering the more common causes of iron deficiency anemia, and most of the time it's related to something going on in the GI tract. So, one of the things where we really get concerned is when we see somebody with iron deficiency anemia and they never saw any blood. There's no bleeding. So we worry about there being a colon cancer in a very, very funky location, which is at the very beginning of the colon, where it often doesn't cause problems. It's in an area where it's a pretty much wider part of the colon. It doesn't cause blockages at that point. So what we will sometimes see with those kind of cancers is they'll just kind of bleed, drip, 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 drip over time, and then one day a person is profoundly anemic, and that's when they get sent to us. Other causes, though, of course, anything that bleeds from the GI tract can cause iron deficiency anemia. It doesn't have to be colon cancer. It can be things in the colon like diverticulosis, things in the upper GI tract like ulcers. And there's another cause, which we diagnose often with an upper endoscopy, which is not loss of blood, but rather the inability to absorb the iron in the small intestine because of certain diseases. Very commonly these days is celiac disease, gluten sensitivity. Sometimes the presenting sign can be iron deficiency anemia. So, this next song we borrowed from ROCK in the U.S.A., John Cougar Mellencamp, and we made this into I.D.A. in the U.S.A., and you will be called upon to sing at a certain point. I'm just warning you, okay? Scope up top, sometimes slow down. Sometimes you need a boat to get a diagnosis of sound. I.D.A. is the symptom we say. I.D.A. can't explain it away. I end up living in hey, you're rocking in I.D.A. You're bleeding, you know it cause you'll see it red. But when you're bleeding slowly, it won't set off an alarm in your head. Or when it comes out tarry black, you know it ain't right. But normal color usually won't give us a fright. When you're bleeding slowly, you can really stay out of sight. And you're rocking in I.D.A. Melanie Hansen on harmonica, folks. All right. Dr. Reese on guitar. Sometimes you can get it even if you're not bleeding at all. Like when you're not absorbing iron in the intestine that's small. Got celiac and gluten sensitivity, bone marrow with low cell activity. The way the body handles iron starts to stall. You're rocking in I.D.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S. I don't hear you. I.D.A.
Come on, let's get your hands up.
Come on, sing. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. Better.
I.D.A. in the U.S.A.
I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. I.D.A. in the U.S.A. Thank you very much.